You're watching Wavy News 10.
And first on Wavy News 10 at 5, we are live covering breaking news of a plane crash at Langley Air Force Base in Hampton. Good evening. I'm Tom Shad.
And I'm Aisha Tolliver. We have been on top of this breaking news since midday, and now I am out live at the scene just outside of the visitor center here outside of the gates. This is as close as officials are letting us get to the site during this investigation. And we are aware things are swirling around, but we are waiting and trying to be fair to everyone involved to hear any further details from officials on this. But this is what we know so far, because the crash is just a day before things really got going here for the Air Force show here at the Langley Air Base. And for those of you who aren't too familiar, the air show is comprised of civilian and military performers, and it brings in tens of thousands of people every year. A lot of performers we know fly in today for practice day, which is tomorrow, and then it's open to the public Saturday and Sunday. As far as the type of aircraft that was involved in this crash, we have seen that type of aircraft in the skies during the air show in previous years. But again, we are still waiting on any confirmation that this crash was at all tied to the air show. But we still haven't confirmed those details. For more details on what we do know, let's send it to our... I'm sorry, we're hearing something from my producer. Okay, so we have now gotten... Okay, so we are now going to switch gears a little bit because we have the name confirmed of the pilot. And let me make sure that I'm confirming this. Is the pilot alive? Rachel, my producer? We're being told the name of the pilot involved in this. We do not know their current condition is Rob Holland. So he is one of the premier air show performers. He was scheduled to perform in the air show this weekend. We do know that. And he is amazing. A 13-time consecutive U.S. national aerobatic champion and 6-time world freestyle aerobatic competition champion. 37 medals in international competition as well. And I spoke to our Ricky Matthews earlier today. You may remember him, one of our former meteorologists who also has his pilot's license. He says you look up and you watch him in the sky and you just wonder how in the world he's able to do the amazing things that he does. Again, he was a pilot in the air show, and he's been a pilot in multiple air shows for more than 2 decades. And according to his website, he has flown more than 15,000 hours and more than 180 different types of airplanes. Again, we still are working to learn how he is doing. We want to wait till we get official confirmation on that. But now, breaking news, we do know the name of the pilot involved is Rob Holland. We are going to send it over to our Ethan Kraus, who's standing by just with the details of what we know about this crash involving Rob Holland. Ethan?
Aisha, that's right. The FAA confirmed to us that the crash happened here at Langley Air Force Base at around 11:50 this morning. Personnel base have told us that it was a non-military aircraft, specifically an MX aircraft MXS, similar to the one on your screen. It's an experimental acrobatic aircraft with only the pilot on board. And now we have been confirmed that the pilot, Rob Holland, has passed away. Emergency response vehicles were visible all along the airstrip as they were responded to this crash. The FAA and the National Transportation Safety Board will be conducting the investigation into this incident, with more details set to follow. Now, we are going to be staying right here on scene, providing more updates to you as they become available. Live at Langley Air Force Base, Ethan Kraus, 10 on your side. Aisha, back to you.
Ethan, thank you very much. So, heartbreaking news that just came in. Okay, and I'm being told that we do have pictures of his plane, the pilot's plane here. And that was, I'm being told, a specific type of plane that was built so that he could do these really amazing, amazing stunts. And just to give you some idea, the performers that do these stunts, they put in hours and hours and hours of work. They're not able to just kind of do things on the fly for safety purposes. They work the same drills over and over and over again. And I know that this is heartbreaking news for the community here, especially because he was just such a beloved person in the air show community, and he has done so much for pilots really across the world. So we're going to send it back to you all as we kind of take a breath from this heavy information. But again, we are being told that Rob Holland, one of the premier air show performers has passed away in a crash as he was trying to land earlier today at noon. Tom.
All right. Thank you, Aish. Photos we just looked at, too, taken by our former meteorologist Ricky Matthews, a pilot and also a major fan of the air show. Thank you, Aish. Very difficult news to digest tonight. And we have other news. A federal judge has blocked directives from the Trump administration that would have all